What is going on, guys? Before I start this video, I just want to say thank you to the 8 recent subscribers. That is insane. I was not expecting that. Just thank you guys so much. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, so clearly we have a superior vehicle. We have a meta vehicle. It is the Porsche 550S Spider S as in spider, whatever. So clearly from Eddie N2's video, this is a goated vehicle. He has it set up for E-Class, as you can see by the leaderboard here, and I run it in D-Class, and you'll see that this thing is insane. So let's just jump right into that video. Today we're going to be racing at Lime Rock in the 1955 Porsche Spider. It is probably the most meta vehicle for D-Class. This and the Miata, in my opinion, are so good. You know me from the past videos to the 7 of you that subscribed recently. This is not the norm. Me being in the front, I'm not very good. I'm very average. I am the casual Forza sweat. I do have an advantage, I will say. I have clocked many laps on this track in iRacing. A little bit different, I know, but in iRacing, I am goated at this track. So I have an advantage. We're already 2 seconds ahead of second place right now. I love this car, man. Going from what I usually drive to something that is quote-unquote the meta, it's easy. But I don't know if I like it. I don't. I mean, yeah, it's cool to win and all, but I just, it's not fun. You know, I'm basically just racing myself at the front, you know, challenging myself not to make any mistakes, and I'd rather start from the back. It's just my opinion. I'd rather start from the back, work my way forward, get good content for you guys. But I figured I'd do a video on the meta, which is this thing, this 1955 Porsche. This thing just eats up the corners, has really good top end. It's overall a really good car all around. I haven't really raced the Miata yet. I have it, but I haven't really raced it yet, so I don't really have an opinion on that. From what I've seen, I did some research on Reddit and stuff and a couple of YouTube videos, and like the Miata seems to be like more of the better handling car. So for a track like Lime Rock with this final corner here and that long straight, I was like, I'd rather go with a Porsche. So I went with the Porsche, and here we are, 3-second gap to second. So I'm actually going to jump ahead because this race is basically me just in first the entire time. So it gets interesting in the last lap though. So I'm going to jump ahead to the last lap where I have a really good battle, and it comes down to the last corner. So I'm going to jump ahead right now. Here we are, last lap, or coming up on the last lap. We have Bulldozer behind us here. He has closed this gap. This man has been hunting me down this whole race. So we're really just going to try and lock in here and secure this win, or else I will fully be declared a terrible driver. Losing about half a second there in the corner, I'm full-blown panicking. Bulldozer looking for a little sniff behind us. We're going to hug the inside coming up to this corner ahead. I don't want him getting the inside. I'd rather force him on the outside. He stays behind though, so we're going to just stay through here. A little bit of a bump. I go off track. I get a 1.9 second penalty, but so does Bulldozer. So we both have the same penalty time. We are flying right now. No concern to the guys behind. Almost a 5-second gap to third, so not a big deal. We're really just trying to hold him off here coming into the final corner. He does have a little bit of top-end speed on us, so a little bit of a bump there. I am blocking for my life. Bulldozer, dude, you're not getting by. I'm sorry. But we take the win on the last lap, on the last corner. Absolutely insane race on that last lap. Love this car so much. I might do another video where I start in the back and work my way up and go and see. But as you can see, Bulldozer was 7/10 faster a lap than us. That was his best lap. So this man was on rails. Overall, though, this Porsche is insane. Highly recommend it if you haven't used it. Same thing with the Miata. I would highly recommend it. So here we are on the podium. There she is, the beauty herself. I had to kind of cut this video short. I mean, I didn't want to show you just me doing laps. It's not very entertaining. So I actually have a little bit of a 4th of July treat. I am in the U.S. I am an American, so I do want to celebrate the 4th. So let's jump ahead to that and see what car I picked up there. All right, we are in the 1969 Dodge Charger because fucking America, am I right? This thing is a boat on wheels. I did this race kind of as a joke, just because of the 4th of July. So this thing's not very competitive, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to be flying past people on the straights. This thing cannot turn to save its life. Look at the body roll on this. Oh my God, it is so bad. I am leaning at least a 33-degree angle. I am tilted. Tab is in front of us here in that Volkswagen. We're going to go flying by him on the outside here. This thing is just way too fast for its own good. I don't even think I upgraded the brakes on this thing, as we just cannot turn. I am turning, just nothing is happening. We get a half a second off-track penalty for that. It's a drag race down the back straight, as we are going to take victims here. We're going to be late on the brakes, a little bit early on the brakes actually. A little bit early, way too early on the brakes, as I didn't practice with this car. I have no idea if it can stop. We're going to be trying to manage ourselves through these corners. This thing just sliding and rolling all over the place. I'm actually wondering if these people behind me are scared to pass me because of how big this car is. So there is that. A little bit of a bump from this yellow car behind us. I didn't even see what it was, but it's not really affecting us because we probably weigh 6,000 pounds. Cranky going right by her on the outside, and that looks like Mercedes maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. But we're just gonna pull straight ahead down the back straight, go right around him actually moving out of our way because he was probably terrified. Body roll central coming into this corner. Go to do a crossover on Cranky, but don't pull it off because this thing does not turn. Again, we're gonna hit a little bit of a Tokyo drift there, no big deal. Gonna eat some curb. Curb grabs us a little bit, as the curbs do in Forza. Gonna try and not go off track this time. Really gonna push through. I hit the brakes way too hard and I go off again. So we're learning very quickly that this thing cannot turn and I gotta take that corner slower. So we get a 0.2 of a second penalty again for that off track. Better than the half second. We're gonna be later on the brakes this time coming in. Again, the fucking body roll. Oh my God, it is so bad. A little bit of tap on the brakes. I'm really just trying to lightly press the brakes in to get some more force in on those front tires, get them to grab better, use that body roll to my advantage. Again, just light taps on the brake as I maneuver this absolute yacht through these corners. The Honda Civic next to us here, braver than me. If I were him, I would not be next to me right now. But we are going to have a little bit of a drag race down the straight as I am feathering that throttle, trying to get this thing to corner. And flying down the straight, hitting that rev limiter. Sounds amazing. Because America. Sideways coming through turn 1 and 2. A little bit of a curb action again. The Honda Civic trying to overtake us on the outside. I honestly wasn't even trying to block him. This thing is just so big that it just blocks for me. We managed to make it through that corner without going off track, so bravo to us. Just going to be bombing down the back straight right now as everyone behind us is battling. Space Cat defending behind us. We're going to be on the brakes here at the correct braking point. as we are getting familiar with this yacht. Kind of end up by ourselves for a little while. Let's jump ahead to some more action. All right, here we are coming off the back straight. Going to be defending for our lives here. Not that it really matters because we have that 7/10 penalty. Get completely sideways and decide just to give it gas because why the hell not? More drifting. Get a big shove from Space Cat behind us. We stick into the throttle, bouncing off the red limiter. Tappy and Super Cat going by. Nighttime transition hits as we flash our high beams at them. The Acura Dreams going by us in that Civic, and it looks like it's going to be a 10th place finish for us. Not too bad given driving a yacht. So hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Really appreciate it, and again, thank you for all of the subscribers and likes and views. It is insane. I'm just gonna keep banging them out. So thank you guys for watching.